Hey guys, welcome back to Real Chat, Real Life, the podcast where we get down and just talk about real life situation, whether ours, somebody else's, somebody else. But yeah, this is our Real Chat, Real Life. Sorry guys, we're late. That's all because of me. Sorry. I had an hairdresser appointment and yeah, I was running behind time. Plus, roads in Brixton are closed off, so diverted traffic. Yeah, I'm really sorry. So this is your girl Nisa.
This is your girl Belkis.
And this is your girl Shirley.
So I'll talk about a little bit about my day and how it went. So I'm just gonna allow these two nice ladies to tell you about their day.
You go. Change.
My day was good. I got up, changed my sheet. Today's change the sheet day. So changed my sheet and then I went and done a bit of shopping. And shopping with a baby is not really easy because I've got a pushchair, so I have to park the pushchair up. Someone told me I'm brave to do that because I left it downstairs while I went to go do my shopping in the trolley with Callie sitting in the trolley. And a bit of shopping, then went back home and just waited to be picked up by Shelly to come through and chat. So, very productive day because there's lots of food in the house now and my bed sheets is fresh for tonight when I go home. So,
You gotta get the best sleep ever.
yeah, literally. So it's a very good day. Go on, Charles.
For myself, as you know, I went to work. It was alright today, but I think the kids just coming back off the half term.
Yeah.
They're just yapping. But other than that, it was okay. Went and got some food for the kids so I can keep them quiet so I can leave out. So yeah, and then I sneaky out telling my son I'm going to pick up something. Then my eldest called me to say, "Oh, you shouldn't lie. Why did you tell the children you're gonna pick something up?" But yeah, we're here now, so thank God, and we're ready to rumble. Is that how they say in wrestling?
Let's get ready
Yes.
to
Let's
rumble.
get ready to rumble. But yeah,
Yeah.
we're here by the grace of God.
So we're gonna start off with a prayer as we always do. We have to put God first. Yeah.
So, loving Father, thank you for your blessings because they demonstrate to the world your love for us.
Amen.
God shall bless us, and all the ends of the earth shall fear him. Psalm 67, verse 7.
Amen.
Selah.
Thank you.
Amen.
Guys, do remember to follow our main page, Real Chat Real Life, on all platforms. So that's on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. That's Real Chat Real Life, and that's our main page. And we're just trying to build that page so we'll be able to go over there and do all our lives. But yes, just give us a like, give us subscribes, and just send some comments in. If you've got any topics as usual that you would like us to talk about, just send them in and we shall talk about them. So yes, don't forget to comment and we'll be here tuning into your comments. And yeah, so we're gonna start off today's topic with
You want to start with
one of the ones you
maybe not start with that, because they're gonna feel like say man have a problem and man is not a problem.
Okay, so as it's Real Chat Real Life, we're gonna start off with a Real Chat Real Life, what happened today. And yes, I'm gonna just share my experience at what happened today because it's Real Chat Real Life. And yeah, so basically what I want to talk about is when you go to get your nails done or your hair done in a shop, beauty salon, nail salon, and the person that's doing your nails or your feet or your hair, English is not really their first language, so they have a different language apart from English, and all you know is English. And then yes, and then they just started to talk over your head, over your head, yes, or over your foot. And you know what? How you know they're talking about you is when you find a fault with your toe, your nails, or your hair, and then they don't like it,
They
then they
snap
hear
out.
them to someone else, and they're looking at them, and majority of the time they're laughing. And you know in yourself, yeah, you're talking about me.
Mhm.
You defo talking about me. And I had that experience
You know,
with
I
my
didn't even
nails.
tell you what happened the other day. I went to Lee, yeah, and he was doing my nails, but he started my toe first. When he put the nail on, yeah, he said, "Is this too long?" I said, "No, just a little bit more." So he's cutting it. Cut it, no. Cut it too short. You know when you can see the tip part of your toes?
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I said to him, "It's too short." Tell me why now Lee went and got the same thing that he just cut off.
To
And
put
itch it back up.
What you saying,
toenail that he just cut off.
You're actually turning on the tip.
The fours one.
He's gonna stick it back on out.
Is this requesting to join? I don't want to join. Sorry.
You know it
The
is.
same one that he clipped off. The same, you know, the long toe on your
It's
for your
not-
big toe.
It's the
The
way
same one where you just
No,
recycle.
he's saying, well, if you don't want it this shot, take back your lens.
recycle.
Put on glue on it.
Hey,
Take it back on
hey.
and put down. So
Hey.
let me feel it, so.
It's a
So
wobble.
me feel no, me feel a little gap underneath it. So me say, Lee,
Yeah, your
it's got
OCD
a,
is
it's
not
got
gonna
a gap
work. Yep,
underneath.
that's me.
It's not got no gap. Me say, Lee, it have a gap. Me feel it. Me say, the one you're gonna have gap and the one that not gonna
Yeah,
have gap. It's not
OCD,
gonna sit down
straight
right.
with
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
It's
Me
not
say,
gonna
Lee,
stay
just
on
take
me.
it off and put a new one. Oh, it don't have no gap. Then I start to scrub it
That's
down.
right. Kind
So
of
me
hearing
say, wait, Lee, alright. Make the one here stay for a minute. Start the one here. Who tell me if I can do that? Put up my foot now. Oh, it's not a gap. No gap is there, Annie. In take my foot in, drag my foot, you see? In take the arm, you know, the rough one, in rub it off. Me say, Lee, pack up, put in a cupboard. Me say, so me sit down there. Me look for mom over there so with Khaleesi and me a think. Mama and Khaleesi there come. Me there a think for us go so he up on the
Mash up
table and
everything.
tear up. Because what you mean they're not doing here? So you
I'm a
have only
customer,
free day.
yeah, and I'm
Me a
telling
pay
you
you.
what
So
I
me say,
want.
Lee,
Yeah.
I'm paying you, but then they try to keep me
Calm,
composure so
mhm.
much. Me say, Lee, I'm paying you. What do you mean you're not doing my nails? So I said, I'm not leaving, and I'm saying that. Me all call Lucy, she with her big belly. Lucy, nah, look for me. She said, they do her customer nails. See me. So me say, Lee, you're not doing my nails. So long with them. I say, Lee, you're not doing my nails. And don't pack up in everything.
Yeah,
pack
so
up
ready
in
to
a
go
cupboard.
home.
And I say, Lee, you're not doing my nails. I don't know which sitting fly in her head. I see it open back cupboard, take out back cover. I say,
It smells right.
because the madness somebody want to do that the shop there. And me I think Khaleesi, then that's so mom, then that's so what me I gonna do because today I'm free day, me need my nails
Yeah.
done.
And he's slacking.
He take out back the things and calm himself right back down and do my nails. I don't know, nobody knows something. Hi guys.
You say something about keep it up.
Oh, it's just TikTok talking to us.
Mm.
Yeah. Me say, I wonder, me say, Lee, I'm paying you, you know.
I feel like yeah, if you go to them
They're not
shops,
supposed
they're not
to do
supposed
it.
to speak. It's
It's
rude.
very rude.
It's not
because
good customer service practice.
always
at
in my
all.
head.
attitude
Yeah,
as
they
well.
Always
Everyone
in my
is
head
saying
is to
very
say to
yeah.
her, can you not, you lot can speak English,
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
communicate in English.
Yeah.
I think it's very
Because for
disrespectful.
you to be speaking in your language,
That
you're
means
saying
you're
something
discussing
about
somebody,
me that you don't want me to hear.
And I'm telling you, it's only when you ask them to do something that they don't want
yes.
to.
they
Because
That's
switch
after I started
language.
back in there, I was singing with,
Yeah,
with
yeah.
Lucy. I think, watch
Yeah.
Lucy after me just a call, if you
And
talk
you're not
to me.
here, you're
And you're not
deaf.
paying me
Yeah,
no
yeah,
mind.
yeah.
No, I can't talk, no.
Today I felt, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna get one of those earbuds, the translating
Yeah, we need
earbuds,
one.
because, and then I'm gonna answer
Especially
you.
just for them.
And then I'm gonna literally answer you
Mm-mm.
because you can understand me in English. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna answer you brawling in English and patois. So you realize I'm
I
understanding.
know what you're saying.
When I sat there, I'm like, this woman is discussing me.
Yeah.
Because once I said to her, "Oh, can you?" I wanted her to add more curls,
Yeah.
to the thing. Because I showed her what I wanted,
Yeah.
and she see, but she want to add like 1 curl, 2 curls. I'm like, no, for
I
her
want
to get
it
the
to be
fullness,
curly.
you
Yeah.
need to add more curl.
Yeah.
And then she's like, no. And I said, and talking to her, no. I said,
You don't
yeah.
wanna
So
do
she
what
don't
you
want
want.
to.
And I'm paying you. I'm a
Don't want
paying
to.
customer and I'm
I
telling you
am
what I
paying
want.
customer, and I'm like,
Are you
this
girls
very-
even 18?
Huh?
Wow, that's a compliment.
Thank you. Gang.
Thank you.
But and I'm like, no. and she did it more than one time. And it's, as I
So
said, it's
then
only when I
it's getting
said
cringe
something
for you
about
now.
my
It's getting
hair.
uncomfortable.
And
You
I was
keep
feeling,
talking in your
and as I
language.
said, and what I did, I act like I understand what they're saying. I was acting like I
Yeah,
understood.
play the game.
I was like, and looking at that, and I'm looking at the colleague, you know, like, and doing my head like this, like, and smiling and giving her a look, like I understand, but I did not understand I couldn't even tell you one word that they said in the language.
What
I
do they
felt
speak?
so-
Eritrean?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
God.
felt so uncomfortable. And then after a while, she kind of whined, like, she kind of got
calm
back
down
in,
back.
yeah. Like when the other colleague was gone, she was fine because there's nobody to talk to say, and I'm like,
Me
nah,
that
it
want
is
me
not.
that can't want
It's not-
Eritrean friend going there.
And I
Cause I
don't
saw
have
me the
one.
guy in a Papi and Camila, the woman then they a chat me. And the French, them a talk and Sarah they hear everything. And when me come out,
See,
Sarah
there we
talk.
go.
Me say Sarah,
you
me
should
get them
tell-
a talk right there
yeah,
and
yeah,
there.
yeah, because that's
it's,
out of
it's
order.
very rude, very rude, very rude.
What the topic about, lovely girls?
At the moment
Astra man.
we're talking about going to shops like nail salon, hair salon, and getting your hair or your nails done, and
And them a
they're
chat you in
talking
their language.
yeah, they're talking about you in their
You know them
language.
earbuds you're saying that you want to translate? Yeah.
We need
need
a couple
one
of
as
those.
well.
Yeah, so
Because every
basically,
time we go to the nail shop, they're being rude to us. The
And
hair
we
shop
don't
is the
know.
They
same
have
thing.
stinking attitude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we're paying. It's not like it's for free.
so they're talking about us in their language,
In their
not just us,
language.
but in general.
Customer in general.
Yeah, so talking,
And
I
it's
had
mainly English speaking customers because
Yeah.
people can speak their language.
They're not gonna do it,
'cause
yeah.
But
they
speak their
know.
language and I support them.
No, that's true.
And the thing is, and that happened to me today. It was it's not even shocking.
It's
because,
uncomfortable.
it's very uncomfortable. And
It's not a
we
nice
just-
feeling because I'm
We just
here for
wanted
a
to
service.
talk. Yeah,
I'm
we just
paying
wanted to
for
talk
it.
about that.
Don't take the mic.
It's like you're supposed to just take what you get.
Yeah,
That's
you're not
basically
have
what they
no
give
opinion
you.
and say do this the way
Yeah,
they do it that way.
yeah, you're not
Just do it.
supposed
Make
to.
them do it. Them do.
Yeah, and
No,
that
at
was
least
what
shocked
was
me
that.
when he added back on the one thing.
That one took me out. Recycle.
Glue it back.
Recycling
dangerous.
nails. Yeah, so that was our experience.
You want to talk about why do people feel scared
Yeah,
to
you
talk
can.
about sex?
Yeah.
Change the shop, find a different
They're
one.
all the
like
same.
that. They're
all
all the same.
Because even when we
I
used to
tell
get
you,
Camberwell
once
back
every-
in the
and you
days,
know what?
it's the same
I don't know
behavior.
if I don't know if they do it more to Jamaicans.
Probably
Because
we
they
all
know
gonna
that
tell
we
them
definitely
want. We tell
yeah,
them
it's
we
just
want.
because we're the one that's gonna say no, can you go shorter or no,
Yeah.
can I have it longer or but we're just telling you what we want and we should be
Yeah.
able to do that because we're paying and you're gonna charge accordingly, isn't it? So
So
Yeah.
normally when you go do your nails, you have a certain length you can
that
go
is for
to,
free.
like
yeah.
long, and then if you want extra,
Extra long, they
then you
charge
pay
you
But
more.
now,
the other day, me try
it's
to
not
get
just the
long,
length
and they
as
tell
well.
me, I try to get medium, and
Yeah,
they tell me I
more
have to pay
money.
extra. Me
That's
say,
what
no.
they're doing to throw you off from doing the job because even if you want, like, say you want a slash, more money, different color,
Yeah,
more money.
yeah,
so
yeah,
they're
yeah.
using more money
Yeah.
to
So
do
they
less
don't do
job.
nothing.
Because when you hear more money, obviously you
You
don't
don't
want to
want
pay
it.
an
Yeah.
arm and a leg
Yeah.
to your
Yeah.
nails. So it's tricks and trade.
It's going. There should be something to stop that. Stop
But like
them
I said,
because
all
it's
these
not right.
people, they get away
Stop,
with
go
these
on, guys.
things because
Black
the
one,
government
one,
allow them to come into the country, have all these business, do all these crap service, and nothing comes out of it.
No, you government not allow them, and them take themselves.
But the government now chase them up bail. If I'm here, do that, them go them call
because
them.
the shop where me go, when we used to go, the shop where me I go now, that shop I used to go there back in the days, and yeah, that used to have table lying out so with
And there's
at
nothing.
least
go
10
there
of them,
no
and I read, they
Yeah.
read, and that's why they gone. That's why,
But
that's why
listen-
when I go to know, that's why I
But
take so
listen,
much
as
shit
one
from
set,
it because.
one set gone and next set sent for China.
Listen,
Or
me
wherever
no
I
want
know.
the one that me can't be good because you know
Yeah,
to
because
sit
you get
right
used
with
to
me.
it.
That's
Yeah,
why
you
me
get
take your
used
shit
to it.
for a Lee because
Me not take a shit from Lee
one
no more.
woman in there we do so Lee in there with his wife and one next lady. Me say
And she
Sarah
don't do
about the
the
one
nails. She
time.
can't do nails.
Sarah have to get up out of her chair midway through doing the nails because she can't do it.
And does she speak any English? Because sometimes they don't speak no
Bad
English.
English, exactly.
They can't even
Me
demonstrate
not
to them where you
understand
want
what-
to get
exactly.
done.
That's why I just have to just. It's either me take it for a Lee or me go to black owned businesses like the girl and me do nails by Instagram.
Yes, can we move on?
Yeah.
the prices are next price.
Hey, that's what I'm saying.
But even leafing
The
price gone up
prices are
now.
going up, and their tricks for not doing what you want
Oh,
is
the
to
next
save more
thing
money.
is when you're booking appointments these days for years and
Jesus.
years, everything extra, late extra, everything is extra.
Wrong
extra.
ear, not come with wrong ear.
Everything
No,
is
man.
extra,
How
man.
you
I
guys
think
only
this,
see that
this
now?
booking
Listen,
system
it's
is-
a hard. Hello, it mess with my mental when I
Yeah.
go on there and I see all these. Listen, people
I
out
did
there
that
that's
the
got
kind of the other
these.
day,
You know
I
what they
came
need
right
to
back
do?
off, like, I can't do it.
You have to understand there's people that have little, like when they go on, there's so much thing.
Overload.
It's too much for
It's
the
an overload.
brain. It just want to come off. It's
It's
just
an overload.
yeah. When you see this, no, it's too much. It's too much.
It's to
And
the point where I can't even
You
be
guys
asked to do
see the
something.
problem, so can any one of you can do nails open a shop?
throwing stones on there.
Actually, you know, you could have done nails. What me could have done? Me could have done my waxing. Nisa could have done
I used
hair.
to do nails.
You can't open a shop,
we both
man.
can do hair, but
We're supposed to
boy,
come
Yeah,
on
open a
my
shop.
shop. Come, we can do braids.
my
This
problem
is head, we can
is-
do
You
it.
can't open a shop.
my
with
problem
you.
is we can do
And we can do
I can do
eyelashes as
eyelash,
well.
I
So
can
lashes.
do nails,
I
you
can
can
do
do
lashes, I can
eyelash.
do
Waxing.
My problem with why I stopped practicing hair and nails is I can't deal with certain customers.
You
Like-
can't make them make you stop your thing. You
Like-
do your thing on the side.
But I feel like with me, it's like
You're not
as
the
I
patience.
age, I don't have the I can't
Yeah.
deal with it. I
You
can't
said
even
you
deal
can't-
with
it's
you
the
prefer
and
time.
the time as well. Yeah.
It's the time.
And-
the time.
If you come and do something and you tell me say, all right, do it that way, there, and me do it that way, there, you come back again. I give you back your money and say, go away, I go. Cause me can't deal with, because basically you want back your money, but you
It's
don't
the
know how
ti-
to
it's
say
the
you want back your
time,
money.
Yeah. I
I
think,
have a lot of those
I think-
customers.
I think those customers just don't want to get to
Swindle.
you.
How to swindle and get
Swindle.
by.
That's the
yeah,
right word.
I think it's
How
time.
to swindle
It's
the way
time
around.
consuming.
It's
And then
time
again,
consuming.
people not like wanting to pay. Because I've
So I'm
done
just saying-
decorating and telling you,
It just
when you give
have to
people
have
a price,
patience.
they don't want to pay your price. And I just, that's why I just,
And it's not like them can do it.
I put
No.
it, I
They
put
can
it
do it
off.
themselves, but they don't want to pay
And
a
not
price
only
when
that, they
you
want
charge.
everything.
And then the thing is, the
They
people, the
want
top
everything.
decorators.
Table.
Yeah, the
this,
top decorators, we tell you
everything.
2,000,
Look
all of
what's
them
going on there.
1,000.
Someone's asking to join.
We don't
And-
know you, sorry, bye. Who's that?
And
I don't
and
know.
No, get him
One
off there.
can, a Sean can.
No, can sound like I'm here.
this is it, but okay, it's the same message. Yeah, I can't
No.
do it.
He said, but all you guys working, so I guess you have to put up with their foolishness.
It's a different thing. And guess what? The work that we work, we are guaranteed for our pay. Whereas having your own business, that can take a good 2-3 years for build it and
build it
set
up.
it.
Yeah.
And know, say, all right, then we can expect this amount of money coming in
And listen,
for the overheads, buy product.
we're
have
at
your
the
wages.
age at the moment that we want to can pack up and gone.
Oh, yeah, we just want to go. We just want
When you're working for your own, as Shelly said, we need a couple years to build, to
You have
even
to
say,
build the
get
business.
someone to be in the business if you're
And
going to
people
go on
you can
holiday.
trust as
Thanks
well.
for the follow.
You can't go on holiday and have a business and just starting a business. But yeah, that's that on that topic. But they need to stop it. And I need an earbud. I'm definitely going to invest in that earbud there. Because I'm going to shock them one day. I'm going to shock everybody. And I'm going to deliberately start going to all of these shops that I know going to chat me. Just to be able to tell
It's
them.
out of order though. It's
Yeah,
poor
it is
customer
very,
service.
very, very rude.
Poor customer service. Better you say you can't do it.
And
Or-
and everyone, I
Or
did
do
tell,
like the Chinese
But you
people,
know
more
what?
money.
I did tell my hairdresser.
because I feel like I do that as well. Because I know some people don't understand the part, but I feel like I do it as well. It's not.
No, but
Yeah,
it's not.
man,
But it's
that's
not
why
when you're
it's
having
not-
a service and you're gonna chat like the person
but
doing the
even coming in
service.
shop, I'm chat them too.
Straight back. Are you sure you don't know your answer? You sure you think they don't know your answer?
And in today's society, everybody knows. So everybody kind of
far
have
from
a, yeah.
it.
And a lot of
not
people
that
know
far,
Patois
but
these days.
enough people don't understand it. Then I
Maybe
you
if
go
you
deep,
talk,
Patois.
maybe if you
Yeah.
talk, or if you talk fast.
Yes.
Maybe if you talk
I'm
fast.
kind of guilty. I just remember.
But then No, I don't do
said
it.
Jesus loves you all. Thank you.
Thank you.
And you
Thanks,
too.
Sue. Yeah, but I did tell my agent. I said, I know you were talking me with your friend. And she said, what? I said, yeah, I know you're telling her that I'm probably not on the edges. I'm one the ears.
It's like the other day we're gonna get a
And she
pedicure.
said, and then she said to me, oh no. I said yes. I said yes, Annie. You was telling your friend that maybe I want the ears that I'm not have the edge. And she said no. I said yeah. So right there, I give her something to probably think. Wonder if she understand what me says something. I did say to her though. I said yeah, I know you were talking about me. She denied it, but I said yeah, no. And I told her specifically what I think they were talking about. And she said no. But she can always say no because she probably think that I'm just trying one, but then she's gonna go away. Wonder if this person definitely knows this language. Yeah, that's it. Go think, Annie, see if me know the language. And next time I come the earbud that inner the ears, I'm gonna know the thing. And I'm gonna answer. But yeah. Next topic that we're gonna talk about.
Why are most people scared to talk about sex? One, especially the older generation. One, is it because it does something to them, like having that discussion? Or two, is it a sacred occurrence and should only be discussed with your partner? Why does society frown upon sex, and sex is what created them? Like,
That's a good one.
Whenever it comes on to the topic of sex, like,
I think it's got to do with generation,
yeah,
because
it
I don't
is,
think
I
generation
think,
now would have a problem. Some, I think back in the days, generation don't want to. They lock it down.
Yeah,
That's how they used to tell
they see
kids.
it as taboo.
That's how they used to tell kids that the kids baby drop from plane and all of them things, because that generation definitely locked it down. Yeah, they didn't want to discuss it. But I think that it kind of watered down as we go along in generation. It is a little bit more.
Drop from plane.
Yeah, they used to tell them back in the days, drop from plane. I hear a lot of them kind of story, but they said that.
Why like you if it plays in music, now listen to them the music, they're dirty, nasty music.
Like said,
and again, they don't do it.
That is the main reason how all of us exist.
Yeah, exactly.
Without sex, we're not here. So we can understand like what type of music I give you everything in detail.
No, but you know the old time music have it as well.
Yes,
old time music have it as well. So I don't get it.
Thinking, what is this I'm hearing?
I don't get it.
Yeah.
Like, why they frown upon you, like, talking about it. Like, even for me and you growing up, maybe not with Bill now, but even for me and you growing up, we couldn't go to our mom and
talk
say,
about
what is sex?
Yeah, we couldn't.
Why do people have sex?
No, I couldn't.
And when can we have sex? We just
have to
couldn't do
see a
it.
book or read a book, science book at school to know about certain
Vibes of
things.
Tia and Chrissy said it's probably to do with religion as well.
Yeah.
Why people don't want to talk about so freely.
But
yes, sometimes
even with religion, they shouldn't. Because it's like when you're a Christian, it's like you're not allowed to have sex, or you're not allowed to talk about sex, or yeah, Christians say you're not supposed to have sex, but God creates sex. You understand what I'm trying to say? God made this thing in order to create.
Because they're going by the Bible, and the Bible says you're not supposed to have sex without marriage. So I think that's where Christianity is based in it off. In that aspect, but you still can talk about you can talk about it. It doesn't mean that yes, it's like you're gonna do it. You still can talk
Maybe
about
talking about it is like you're pawning over it, like you want to do it.
No, but then again, not talking about it.
What are you gonna talk about it and say?
Like, all right, say if you're a Christian then and you have a partner, but obviously you're not sleep as the Bible says. You're not supposed to be sleeping together. Yes.
Yeah.
At some point, if you're alright, so you're gonna get married, you're gonna talk about when do you think we're gonna get married, when do you think we're gonna be our first time. That's you discussing sex.
Yeah.
So it's like with them, you know, if you have no say at all about sex enough, you think about enough, you talk
But then
about
maybe-
it. But
So
it's
how
a
you know
thing.
what
maybe
you're gonna
in
do
that
in the
terms,
first
maybe in that terms, they're gonna think like you only want to get married because you want to have sex.
Yeah, they
don't
probably
know.
do that, but then
I don't
again,
know.
if you don't
But then
discuss
but-
it, all you
but the
know what
thing
you're
is,
gonna do
if-
when you reach
if-
in a
if-
bedroom.
That's
If
what
two
that's why
people,
when we
if
watch,
two people
when
know
we
nothing
watch-
about sex and talk nothing
When-
about
Yeah.
sex, and they never had sex,
They
and then
don't
they get
know
married,
what
what
to
are
do.
they gonna do?
That's like
Yeah.
in
Look at
Bridgerton
it.
when
No,
Daphne
yeah,
didn't know what
Daphne
to
did
do.
not know nothing about sex. Her mom didn't tell her. She didn't
Her
know what to
first
do.
night, she
But
didn't
then,
know what
but
she
then
did.
her husband was so he was
Experienced, yeah,
so
yeah.
experienced
Yeah.
in that field,
And
and
then
he
when
tricked
Daphne
her.
discovered
Remember,
sex,
he tricked
yeah.
her for how long?
What happened?
AJ said I buy food every day, hoping one day you ask for my number.
Oh, continue hoping, AJ. Maybe one day. Maybe one day.
Papa said,
But AJ, how about you asking the girl for her number?
Who is that say?
I
I.
Dylan, Nisa, T.
But the thing is, yeah, because in that show as well, Daphne was not aware, and that guy was just
Yeah.
taking Daphne for a ride. He was literally taking her for a ride.
Yeah, because she don't know nothing.
She didn't know nothing. She was just
She
wondering,
lost.
why am I not getting pregnant? But this man was just knowing what he was doing.
Yeah, because he knows the
Wicked.
tricks of
he
not
knows, yeah,
getting
to get her,
pregnant.
yeah.
So
So
because she unaware about what is sex, she don't know.
That's
so
why
if
she had
he's
to
not,
ask around and
she
trick
went and
him.
go ask the,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
maid,
yeah,
and
yeah.
the maid said, "Oh,
tell her
this
what
is
to
not
do.
this is."
Roll him down. Don't move.
Yeah.
It's
Sit
so
down there.
it should be able to
Yeah,
discuss
but-
it. You
yeah.
don't have to go in depth,
Depth.
but yeah,
How's the kids? The kids are
they're
good.
good. They're good.
They're
you know.
okay. Oh, who that?
I don't know. It
Thanks.
says T.
The kids are okay. Thank you. Yeah, so I think
Daphne was clueless,
she
boy.
was not clued up.
Nah, but her mom's been about there because look how many kids her mom
I know,
got
and then
back.
not
And she
tell,
tell her
and then not
nothing.
tell.
And
Daphne
not only that,
nothing.
you're forcing her to get married to find a man, but
And
you
you're not
don't know
telling her
nothing
nothing
about
about a
sex.
man.
So what you expect her to
I
do
know.
when
I
she?
love Eloise.
And then the
Eloise
thing-
don't listen
But
to
then,
Eloise.
but then,
Bad
listen, the mom gonna let her go with a man that already experienced.
Nah,
So
but
you don't
nah, but
give
all
her
of them
no-
want them experience tonight.
No, but that's what I'm saying. But that's
the
what I'm
brother,
saying. But what
even
that
the
trip,
brother is a big
what,
old.
but what I'm saying, what that
What?
trip, you were setting up your daughter for failure because
Yeah.
you know that this
Yeah.
man was already instant. You know what he was experienced. Yeah.
Sit her down.
Sit her down and let her know
yeah.
what is going on, what time of the day is. Like,
And then the more Daphne get into it, the more Daphne want baby, and she still don't know if to get a
nothing,
baby.
no,
She
you
figure
have
you
to
know.
tell you.
Yeah, my cool girl.
When Daphne flipping over, she might wonder what going on. So.
But yeah, why
Oh, they
People,
said my friend. Bill wanna know me from school and Nisa know me mother. Oh, Tiana. It's Tiana.
Oh.
I think it's Tiana.
And
I'm afraid of disappointment. Imagine she said no. No, I can't show my face again.
No, you have to get used to that.
but
Only
please,
if a girl's
guys,
gonna turn you down.
send in any
Move
comments
on.
that you'd like us to talk about as well while you're here, and we can talk about them. So yeah, but I think we should be able to talk
About sex.
certain things. Yes, certain things. Yeah.
If it's
Me
even
not-
the basic.
I'm not talking certain things to my mom, so yeah.
No, but
certain
not
things
your
we
mom,
talk
like in general. Not your, because you know we not talk to our mother. Even at this age.
I'm a washer. No.
SEX.
I would not. No, man. That is not.
That would be so
It's
cringe.
cringe.
Like, me sitting there after mom. She knows like, are you
No,
mad? Nah, I can't do that.
no.
I can't do that.
No.
I remember when my mom used to talk like them things with the neighbor, and you know, as a little girl, yeah.
But that's the
If
next
them
thing.
ever
You
see
know,
her.
I know a lot about these kind of things. It's
Jaman say addiction.
when I'm listening to.
It's addiction.
What about
To
addiction?
what?
I just said addiction.
Oh, we should talk
You
about
want to
addiction.
talk about addiction?
That is say? Look upon the word that tell me for addiction. Mercy good.
Yeah.
What addiction though?
But the thing is, if you want us to talk about addiction, he said yes. Okay, we can talk
Alright.
about that. But
That's
let
the
me say
next
something. We're going to talk about that. But you see, with regards to learning a lot, I think certain things about sex. Because me, when like Daphne, just are going like that. No sense to. And I give you a thing. I'm going to talk about, because it's real chat, real life. So, the sound that down there make, I never knew it was no more. Because, as I said, I was a Daphne going in. So I thought that something is wrong with me.
What do you think you were big?
No, I just thought I didn't know nothing about big. Remember, I'm new to this like Daphne, but I just did not know what it meant. I just thought something was wrong with me, like.
Why you make sound?
Because I've never heard anybody talk about that. So then that was me. So how I know it wasn't me is listening again to adult conversation. Listening to people talking and then I hear them talk about the same thing. So I say, oh, no, me alone.
It's always
Me say, oh, and me alone.
It's a natural
So this is what I'm trying to say. I think you should talk, especially talk to your kids. If you have young girls, young daughters, that talk to them, because I was a Daphne. Me never know like me. I seriously, it's just forgot doctor ask him what go on. To talk to the doctor,
bag.
ask him what go
Push
on.
bag.
Honestly, I didn't know. So did you guys not have that experience? Or did you know? Me never know.
I kind of knew from like songs, like
That- see?
Carter songs.
No
For
song
me, it would be like if I'm
smile
in a like the neighbor house.
Yeah, and
where
then
you know
Carter
neighbors
song
that
come out
play,
how much years after?
What you call it? Neighbors back in the days. People watch a lot of porns as well.
Okay.
So they would be, if you have look a picnic or play and they say go to the door, or sometimes they lock up to do whatever, and so that they send you a door as children.
Bring
Get the bag
the
to
nappy
Nana.
bag. Bring the nappy bag to.
Push chair.
Yeah. So that's how I would have like learn about what happened in sex.
Yeah.
But a lot of times I try to cut my ears when my mother talk to the neighbor. But I can't make them see me. Because if them see me, I'm dead.
Yeah,
I'm not supposed to dead because two big people are talk.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Me never see your my mother talk nothing.
Swear them
And
talk say.
what is it? And my brother, I remember my brother watching Blue movie. He locked me out of the house.
That's what I'm saying, but you
Lock me
could have
out.
hear the
But then
sound
I
at the door because if you're outside.
If I ever did it, I get some leak. He give me some leak. So me I feel that real far from the door. Real
Yeah,
far.
my friend, they used to
So
have
I
peep through the
didn't.
neighbor fence because sometimes they lock up, you know.
So
And
I
you can
didn't
hear the
know.
sound with the damn.
And see, and
Lock
those,
up. The people them are
Yes, the people
and
them lock
those,
up.
and those
we have
things
to
are
pin
not
them that
here.
door play.
Like those
No.
things back in the days, it was like that.
Yeah,
but
it
now
was like that.
it's
So
not
you have to
like
learn
that.
because
Yeah.
nobody now gonna tell you no.
Because my brother used to lock me out, lock
Lock
me
you
out.
out.
And him
You
and his
talk about
friends,
real life or movie.
Real life, lock
You
you
talk
out.
about real life or you talk about movie.
No, they lock you out, but a lot of time they lock you out. They're watching the movie and doing the
They
real
never do the
life.
real thing. So they put you a door in the sun.
Yes.
I said, go on a door, go play.
So that's the thing used to happen.
And
There's
then
a
I gotta do
person
go on with them thing.
That's what they
I
used to
talk
do.
to my kids sometimes. That's what Jaman said.
Yeah, you have to talk
You have
to
to
them,
tell
man,
them, but
because
no,
I tell
but
you.
our parents, they wouldn't talk to us. Because my mother definitely, the only time my mother will say anything in regards to sex is like, say you get her attitude, yeah, take my note, that's how you going like that.
Yeah,
But
they
you nah go
always,
sit
back in
me
the days,
down
they
and-
always used to say that.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
you're
take my
acting
nose,
a
so they say I
certain
behave like
way,
that.
I think, and I think, and some of the time it would be true, you know, because what I used to notice with when you start doing that, it's like
Your attitude, you're a big
you have
woman.
attitude for years. And I'm like, oh, this is why people used to say back then.
Yeah,
when I'm going to school and I used to hear them saying about a lot of people. I'm like, okay, because it does give you a little bit of an adult feel.
But I feel
don't
like
know why.
even if you're not have a boyfriend, once the hormones start kicking, you're like
Yeah,
you
the
start act
attitude,
like you're a
yeah,
woman.
attitude, yeah, you're going to.
So yeah, it's a
But
catch-22.
okay, so we go on to the addiction. talk about addiction.
What addiction?
Yeah, you have addiction to. There's different addiction.
I'm an info.
So
You have,
should we talk
you have
about
addiction to sex, you have addiction to drinking, you have addiction to
Gambling,
you have addiction to
There's a lot. What addiction you can the drugs.
yeah. You have addiction of being a womanizer,
You
you
have
have addiction of
addiction to
being a
being a
manizer,
thief.
if that's such a
Thieving
to thieving. So
Lying
kleptomania.
addiction.
Yep. Addiction to lying, addiction to manipulating people.
Addiction to being a narcissist.
Yep.
Addicted. Yeah.
What addiction you want to talk about?
But if you don't want to specify what
circle
one,
back.
we can say like what I can say with most addiction is talk to someone.
Yeah.
Seek
And first
help.
of all, have you got an addiction?
Me?
Yeah, or have you got an addiction?
Yes, I'm an info.
I'm addicted to cleaning.
I wouldn't say I've got an addiction as per se because I can control how much I drink.
I can't control the cleaning.
I can control how much I
try and it mad me out.
I'm a nymphomaniac.
Oh, the blowers and spirit. So you do it every day?
I want to.
You want to do it every day?
Yeah.
Morning, noon, and night?
I'm a bit like about no.
No.
That's miles away, so I have to just control myself. So I wouldn't say addicted anymore, but yeah.
Someone said
No.
it's not about gambling. Gemma said it's
But
not about
is
gambling.
addicted to sex?
Is that it?
Because yeah, I'm a little bit on that side, but I have to know to control
Yeah.
myself and know.
I think with any
I wouldn't call it
addiction-
addiction anymore because yeah, I'm controlling myself.
I think with any addiction, you have to gain
Have that little
self-control.
Yeah, you have to control.
And if you feel
yourself.
like it is spiraling,
But
where
That's what he
it's
said.
about
not
yeah,
gambling.
it's not about it. So yeah,
No,
he said it.
we're
He
giving-
said it's about gambling.
okay.
I mean, I read right.
yeah, and we're
It's
saying
about
with any
gambling.
addiction, whether gambling, sex, whatever, if you feel like it's spiraling, you have to.
Hi, Kevin.
You can
Well,
what
well,
you can do is seek help or
Yeah.
speak to someone
Speak to
about
somebody.
it. Like,
If you feel like you yourself can't get it
Let me
under
tell you
control.
my story about gambling, because well, it's not really gambling, but it kind of is.
It's gambling.
It's like Karen said. No, Karina said Shell's addicted to traveling right now.
Christ. Karina, come off for yourself. Stop talking people business, man.
Listen, yeah. Gambling. It's not as much as strong as the lotto one them or the the deep
Yeah,
one where
yeah,
you
yeah.
got casino and them things there. But I used to buy the scratch cards.
Yeah.
And the scratch cards are a bit addictive. Like
Yeah.
you're always
I'm not
scratching. You
addicted.
win
I
a little
know
£3, you
I
win a
know
little
when to buy and I
£2,
win.
you win a little £10.
Yeah.
There was just one Sunday that I went to the Londis
Yeah.
near to my house, and I got like £20 worth of scratch cards.
I think
And
it's
that
because
day-
one time I won and then it just spooks you guys to
That
win.
day I scratched my fingers away, and I didn't win back £1.
Nah,
That's enough for me to stop.
Yeah, like I can't.
That was enough for me to
yeah.
say
No.
no
Yeah,
more.
I can't do
Never again may I spend £1
can't do it.
because you see it starts off as a £1
and then
scratch
you
card.
£2,
And then next thing I'm
£5.
looking at the £2 ones, and I'm buying the £2
Yeah.
ones. Then I'm looking at the
No.
£5 ones, and I'm buying. It's
Because
too
she
much.
don't
It gets
know-
too.
Listen,
it gets too much. So
I go to the £1 and the £2
that day,
and I give
when-
myself space.
when I scratched and I didn't see that even £1
Ignorant.
back. Ignorant, madam, you can't find one. Get them up, put on like this.
Give me my money.
Give me my money. Give me my money. Give me my.
Me not
Listen,
buy no more.
I bought a
not
scratch
buy
card
no more.
before. Like,
It's tough.
I always
Couple
done.
months
I
ago,
always
I
win.
bought
I
scratch
always
card.
win on
Me
them.
too.
and I won, like, I bought one for
Yeah.
£2 and I won £5. And when I won the £5, I'm like, no, man, I'll go back.
She said, I don't know what to even Nisa addicted, but Bill, I think you spend a lot.
That's who?
That's true.
Karina?
That's true. Come
No,
go
she just
shopping today,
she just
and
a boss all the
Karina,
secret them stuff.
Karina, I'm addicted to cleaning.
she said, even say.
Yeah, I addicted to cleaning. That is my thing.
No.
Cleaning is my addiction.
But yeah, I
I
think
can't
with,
see something and it just bother my head. Once I see little dusty bother my head, it just yeah.
I feel like I used to be like that when my children was younger. Like I clean. Like I can't sit down.
I still
The house
do
have
it.
to clean. And then I see them get
And
older
I-
and they can do
I
things and they're
still
not
do it.
partaking.
When
I'm
they're
like,
not
no,
doing it,
you
of
need
course,
to clean
but
your
then
room.
after
you
a
need to do
while,
that.
I am gonna do it because I said in it. When after after a while, I'm gonna do it because I just can't look at it. I can't look at it, so I'm gonna do it. I leave Tristan plates pile up until
She said, but Bill
can't.
spend too much. Like she will want something, save just for it and buy it. Karina, you can't come off now. You can't come off or go to something else. No.
Karina, what you addicted to?
yeah. What
Tell us your addiction.
Let me see what Karina addicted to.
Karina addicted to savory crackers.
Oh yes.
Yes, you're addicted to savory
Yes.
crackers. I favorite their name.
Them same and the chocolate cupcake over Miss Amanda shop. That she crave that right now.
Cleaning and
Cleaning and cooking.
oh
Yeah, you love cooking too.
you like cleaning.
Enjoying eating.
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
But in regards to gambling addiction, I feel like you have to set a
you
limit.
have to set your limit. If
And
you
tell
say
yourself, so
that
once
I'm
we
gonna
reach the
spend
limit, then
this,
that's it. We're not gonna
even
further.
if you say I'm gonna spend $100, £100, yeah, and you know you spend £100 and you win something.
Don't
yeah?
go back and give it back to the people then because they're gonna take it back.
That.
I hate that. I hate the
Take
fact that
that.
you win something and you stay
Because
there and
that
give
is
it right
but
back.
that is gambling. That's how it's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. But you have to give yourself that like
You have to set your limit.
yeah,
man.
set your set.
You
But
have
so
to
you know
set your
what? Me
limit.
go spend £100. You see, me spend £100 and me win £200.
Me done for the day. Me them take it a different day, but not the same day.
Nobody gonna use but the £200
Yeah.
to say you're gonna spend another £100
get bigger
because you
money.
know what? Sometimes it's your blessing that you give, and it's just seeing how you're gonna handle it. And you it's like the greedy dog always want more.
Yeah, lose.
And that story that we know from younger, it never fails. It's like you're
Greedy
seeing a
dog
bigger
have a
bone
losing bone.
when there was not a bigger bone. Take the £200, you win £100 on top of your £100 and
Exactly.
go. And that is what happened with me and scratch cards. Because sometimes I have scratch card in my car or in my purse that I win for decades and it's still in there. Because I just win and I just have it. But it doesn't spook me to say, oh, me win £2 and I go buy two. No, me keep all the £2 scratch card. And sometimes I'll crush up before me find it back to go and get to say, yeah, I'm going to get my £2. And it depends. When I go and get that £2, it
So
depends if I
that's
want to go and spend that £2. Sometimes I put it back in my pocket. Me get the £2, I put it in my pocket and say, right, well, next time I buy a scratch card. That's how I win scratch cards, because I don't win to say I'm gonna play it back. No.
I think my problem is with where gambling is concerned, me hate losing. And if
that
I
as
want
well.
pound, me hate losing. Because I look on a £1, I could have do something else, so I could have looked on. Me know £1 can't buy nothing, but come on, man, I could have. I think, I don't know if it is a strategy that will work, but instead of you gambling the money, tell yourself, I'm going to save towards something. Set a target that you want to save towards. And that money that you would have gambled away, you put it down and try and meet that target. And then that money don't go to somebody who's already got.
have a good woman.
There we go. Yeah, so we said talk to somebody, have a good person for groove you into.
Yeah,
To
so
sell your
you
conscious and your-
have to like look on it that way, because when you think about it, you are losing money to somebody who's already made
money,
it, who's already
yeah.
rich.
Oh,
like they make millions
that's
per
like
day.
one of my son, he addicted to Roblox.
And it's just
Every penny him getting straight in a
and Roblox rich.
And I keep on saying, I listen to me, Microsoft and Roblox and Xbox and
they've
every one
got
of the
it.
box they have money
They've
already.
got it. They make money by the
Keep on
minute.
giving him that money.
By the minute. So yeah, you have to like set your limit. And you know what
yourself.
I think is a good thing as well with where money itself is concerned, set budgets.
Yeah.
Like budget yourself. Like if you've got £1,000 or $1,000, £10 for do this,
After
£10
your
for do
bills,
that.
this, yeah, budget
That £30
yourself.
you have to last me back till me get a next.
The man said, I just want something to take up my time.
So
You
it's
know-
boredom then.
But you know what? But if you have a good woman, you're not supposed to board. There we go. That end of that close.
You need a hobby.
If you have
let's-
an iPhone, then you need to download Game Pigeon and you can play a game with your woman. If she not
There
the
we
rush
go,
by you
yeah.
there. So you
So
can
you
play
don't have
yeah.
time for board.
Me and
Yeah.
Mr. play game pigeon.
So
He send
Yeah.
me
you
game
can
and
do
me-
that.
Do you?
Or
Yeah,
or
I'm
you can
addicted, you know. I always play this.
you can learn a new language.
Yeah, me and Mr. Sim send them.
So when you start traveling,
and sometimes I cheat.
you're
Sometimes I
bilingual,
don't know
we're
how to play
bilingual,
it,
you
and me
speak
beg
two
Tijani.
languages.
I mean,
but yeah,
but yeah, we play that together.
We can-
as
we
well.
can
They
find-
send you just send the person the link and they open it and
Yeah.
then you just connect both.
Game
of you.
Pigeon have one heap of
It's
game.
good.
You
Yeah, it's
have,
got a lot of
you have
games.
draft,
sometimes
archery.
as well time difference.
You can still play.
No, you
me
can't.
play with people
Listen,
from
me,
different
me,
countries.
yeah, me play with so time difference got nothing to do with it. Download Game Pigeon and play a game. And you like to play a game, play a game.
Like I like play Candy
That's
Crush.
it. There we
Yeah.
go. Download
So you get
that.
something to occupy your time. No,
Yeah,
you
you don't
can
have to
even
be
bake a cake or cook some food. All
Yeah,
them
and they
things.
have
Or
them
go
ones
play-
on there.
go
They
play
have
a
them
game.
ones on there that you can go
Go
to
play
farming.
football, go
You know,
learn to
farming,
play
when you cut the
football.
corn, then they sell the
Yeah,
corn.
Heyday.
and you
That's
go-
just tell me I played that from
and
just
not only
on
that,
7.
even the one we did with the chicken lady.
Yeah,
you
me
put
have
Oh,
chicken
yeah,
in
the
it.
farm,
Yeah, all
yeah.
of those, you know.
Heyday.
I have
Heyday, I
all of
play
them.
Heyday.
Yeah.
Our German, you can get Heyday. That's a game
That
like
one
a farm.
good.
You have your own
Yeah.
farm. You
So
can
every
never
day you
sit
have
by
to do
farm.
something.
But maybe because no money is involved, it's not getting cash.
Money
It's just
involved. You
normal,
collect
yeah.
money just
Yeah,
not
you
in
can,
your
you can
pocket.
pay money for the game
Yeah.
to buy things. If you want to spend money.
Not get actual money, so it's bored.
But you can
Yeah.
do them things.
Or-
man. You have to try and occupy.
Or if you want, you can come on TikTok and just cook. Just put the camera
Yeah.
up on the pot and you a cook. And you can
Not
make
enough
money
to show
from
your
that.
face, yeah.
Because people like to see
Yes,
Jamaican people a cook.
No.
It's a real money.
See?
He
I
said,
like the TikTok.
no, I like to fix truck. Real money.
When
Alright,
video
so
yourself
video
up on
yourself,
that
there you go,
Go
clear.
on TikTok and build a page and video yourself.
You
and
can
fix
even
it.
demonstrate to other people how to
How to fix
You
things
can
in
do
the
that on YouTube actually and make people
No, but
subscribe to you.
True, so YouTube, me have to have certain something there for build, yeah. So what you can do is do little reels on TikTok
Yeah.
at the moment.
If you,
And that can make money.
if you want something to take up your time, make
Do
content.
the reels. Do the
Doing
reels.
content takes up a lot of time. Editing
Even
it,
when
posting it
you're
out.
at work. Just
record
what
yourself.
you're doing
Karen
at
said
work.
that will laugh.
Mr. Karen, why your addiction? You better come in there one.
Karen
What's your
addicted to
addiction?
scrolling on TikTok.
He's hiding. He's come up and pop up and
If
pop
all
up.
you say on TikTok,
No.
what you say? In a year, nowhere. That's
Pop up and pop up. What is your addiction?
You know what? Admit fever
It's
addiction
a
develop.
Quella. No, I'm just say Quella. It's a right there.
What is your
Yeah,
addiction?
Karen addiction.
Me?
Yes,
Oh,
it's a
dear.
right there. No. Mm-mm.
That's your addiction, yeah?
Stop telling life addiction.
So, you curve that addiction. You're gonna curve that one, love.
Oh God.
But yeah, we can.
We're talking
Are we
addiction.
moving on from the addiction, or do you want us to talk more about addiction?
I think we need to address the topic. Last on Tuesday when it was live, I think
Yeah, before we go
someone
to the
commented
song.
and said,
Oh
"What's
yeah, they
our
wanted to
take
talk
on
about.
Ahmed and Diana?" So we've done our research and
Yeah.
we've watched a long
That's
1
it.
hour video up on YouTube. And we find all the people on Instagram and we
Yeah.
we watch out everything and we see what go on. So
Yes. So we're gonna kind of talk a little bit on that.
So we're gonna speak about Ahmed and Diana.
So for those who don't know, Ahmed and Diana is this YouTuber
Yeah.
that basically she's married. She was married to Ahmed, and there was some break in the marriage, which there goes this lady called Hillary that came in play.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of, I don't think Hillary was a real reason to what I've listened to Diana's thing. Hillary
Story
was not
time.
really the start of their relationship breakdown, but she came in at some point, and yeah. And anyway, Amit and Hillary is now together, having have kids together
Married.
and stuff, married as well. But
And
where
expecting another child.
what I get from that is, I think as well, Diana, my opinion, please don't come for me. I think that how I was listening to her, and what I think is, she kind of think that how I was listening to her, and what I think is, she kind of think that
Sorry
about
guys.
that, guys. So what I think is, Diana, basically she kept on saying that she thought she wanted the relationship be done because of Amit keep on cheating, because he cheated in the past, not once but a lot of times. So she was done with the relationship, but he wanted to save the marriage. So she wasn't showing, because she was the one that was done with the relationship, she wasn't really showing the interest. So she would spend more time doing her live, making money.
Doing her content.
And he basically was saying, you're on there too much, you're not spending time. But I think she clocked out.
Yeah, mentally
she's clocked out.
Yeah.
And he wanted to save this relationship. So she's like, okay, if you want to save the relationship, show me how you're going to save the relationship in it, but I'm going to continue doing me.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened now is, obviously, you tell a man that he wants to save the relationship, but you're going to do you. He's still in his head going to want to save the relationship, but he's going to also, in his head, going to do him. And that's what I think he did. He did him
while
trying to save the relationship.
Save the marriage.
Madness.
And then to save the marriage. And then while doing that, he met Hillary. So now he wanted...
he already met Hillary before that.
No.
He just... Yes.
But I'm saying he met Hillary while in the time of saving the relationship, but he now want to introduce Hillary to. He wanted to introduce her.
He's known Hillary from.
Oh yeah, he know her from 2019. Yes, but then
so she's been involved in this marriage for a long time.
Yeah, but when Diana went and check up on his Instagram or his messages between this person, because she starts searching. He went to her and said, "Oh, I know Hillary is somebody's trainer. I know Hillary is somebody's trainer." Yeah, and she said, "How you know Hillary?" Is that, "Oh, I know." And he's like, she started to say, like, put two and two together and say, "How you know this person?" So she went searching, asking somebody else if they know this person.
Yeah.
And the person that she went to was giving her a download on Hillary, that they know Hillary, and Hillary was involved in somebody else's relationship. So that poses a red flag to her, because she think that Hillary's coming for her relationship.
She don't want her.
She don't want Hillary around.
So she don't want Hillary around them, man. But the man was trying to say to her, no, Hillary would like to meet you. Come and train with us. She's a good person, whatever. But what she heard about Hillary is the man that Hillary got into his relationship, Hillary also know his wife at the time. And she
was his wife friend, and she go on there with him. So she knew that person. So she's thinking, oh, you want to know me, because she's saying everybody know about her. They always know about her. It's not that they don't know about her, but they want to know her.
Anyways, tell them to go watch that story time.
Same thing, like it's kind of same thing that we talked about last time.
On what this is.
It's kind of same thing that we talked about last time. You know the person, but you want to meet the woman, but you're gonna take the man.
Yeah.
Remember the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The same thing we're saying that your
depends
man
on the
is
staff
gonna
that's
bring
what I told you guys.
Yeah, and this
Like
was
dating
Hillary
them,
was that kind of person.
Because she was a mistress. She was a mistress, but she wanted to know the wife.
Hence why they said to us, if we know about Amit and because we were saying
about that. Yeah. So but I think that Diana as well. I think
she's wrong in some.
She was wrong in some point, because number one,
she thought he would have continued chasing.
Come back, and once if you say you're checked out or you're gonna do you, why did you continue going searching? It's like you wanted a reason.
Videos.
It's like you wanted a reason to say,
I feel like Diana, I'm adult.
Yeah, she never expect Ahmed to move on,
No, she didn't.
find a new
Because
wife,
if I'm
and loads of
clocked out,
babies.
I wouldn't be investing my time that I
wouldn't even
didn't
be
have. I
making
didn't
video now
have
about
to go
it.
and look up
She's trying to make
this
money from it,
person
that's
and
what it
this
is.
person.
She's making money because you
Yeah.
see how much people, like 21.6k people on
Yeah,
it, like,
so but I think that she shouldn't have. I don't think she should have.
What's
gone.
Jamal said? Jamal said, why do women check out before actually leaving the man?
because we have to
No,
make
because,
sure.
no, we don't check out physical. We talk about everything, you know. We talk about it.
Because, let me tell you why, yeah? Because when you talk about something so much and
Men
you see no
lock- yeah,
change,
that's it.
they don't
check
listen.
out.
Yeah, you have to
And then
mentally
you're there
start
again,
checking
you're there
out.
you're
again,
there,
again.
repeating.
You're
And
meant
for you to
check
be
out.
repeating it, you
Then it
want
comes-
it to
it
work.
comes
That's why
into a
you're constantly
cycle
saying it.
where it's repetitive.
Yeah, and
You're
you're
begging
not
them
changing.
to change. You're doing
And
all
they're
of
not
this.
change-
Nothing's
yeah.
happening.
You're gonna
Then-
clock out.
You're gonna just clock
Clock
out
out.
with your brain, and then
Yeah, your brain is
body's
Your
gonna
gonna
body's
go.
your
gonna
body's
go. You
gonna
can't
go
touch
next.
me.
Yeah.
Like, don't talk to
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Whenever I see you, I'm cross.
It's
Like,
yeah,
don't come in
it's
my
basically
face.
because we're not being heard. We haven't been heard,
And you don't
and
listen.
it's not the
Or
ones.
you're hearing me, but you're not taking it
Listening.
on board. You're
Not
not
listening.
listening. Like you're
So,
blocking
yeah.
it out.
That's
You
it.
hear it, but you're not applying it.
Mm-hmm.
You say you'll do it, but you're not
You're
doing
not
it.
doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So what your mouth
Or you
says
say
is
you're
not what your
gonna,
action
or
is
you
doing.
say you're not gonna do it, and you do it again.
Do it
So
again.
there's
Or, sorry, and
there's
do it again.
stages. There's stages before
Women
that
don't
clocking
just
out
clock
goes.
out
Yeah,
mentally.
yeah.
We give it time.
First they talk,
Till
and
they're
then
tired.
they go silent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then they start thinking.
And then they start talking,
They
then
start
talk.
thinking. No, wait. Then we start talking to other people, complaining
get-
about you
yeah,
guys.
yeah.
and then-
Getting different
definitely.
opinions as
Yeah,
well.
That's if you see if we are
Yeah,
going
we are
mad.
the mad
You see when
person.
we get, you see when we get
Checking
tick to
out.
say, and I go mad. It's
Yeah.
alright then. We're comfortable.
Yeah,
now,
right.
say, oh, whenever we're not going
And
mad.
then we go silent, and then we start thinking, what's the
And then
next
you're
thing?
realizing that she don't care no more, you know,
Yes.
because I'm doing certain things that she not
You're
say nothing.
laughing.
But that's
Nah,
it.
she
That
not
is
complain,
true, true.
but do this what they and she not say
Yes,
nothing like
okay,
that's
I
not like
understand.
her.
Yeah.
So if you learn fit, not just hear,
And then,
listen,
and then things that she would
comprehend.
normally do for you,
Stop.
it starts
Stop
cutting
doing,
down.
yeah.
It starts cutting
If
down.
you say you're going out with your friends, go.
Don't
she not
go.
business, she not even ask
I
who
don't
you are
care.
going.
That's
You
it.
could never come back.
That's it. You're gone.
If I got to that tomorrow next day, we don't miss
Bye.
You want to come back,
He said,
Bye-bye,
listen
yo.
and take action.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, and if you learn to listen,
Yeah,
man,
you
yeah,
have to
all who
listen.
can't hear must feel.
And the ask no you say until
Till
to
the
the
Phone
Yeah.
not hear she hear boop. Yeah, that's
Jamaican,
it.
you know.
Yeah, phone not hear she hear boop.
Hey.
But,
Yeah, we just
yeah.
want to be heard. Like, if we're not heard, then we have to find.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gone.
We have
Peace
to
of
move
mind.
on because
It's a peace
if
of
not,
mind
your
as well,
sanity
isn't
is
it?
out
Yeah,
the
your
door.
peace of
Mhm.
mind.
Especially when you have children where depend upon you, you can't afford for a man break your head because what happened?
Yeah.
You messed up, then the
You
children
crash
they messed up,
out.
them come grow up messed up, and them feed them family, and the generational curse we are trying to break. We
Yeah, you
can't
don't
break
just
it.
crash out.
It just continues on and on.
And then and I think men don't understand the level of chances that women give them.
Yeah, loads.
No,
we give
but
a lot, you know.
no, but
Loads.
I've come
we
to-
take a lot as well.
this is
Lot.
real chat, real life. I've come to a realization, like the other day, that I need to just take it easy. Because I was having a conversation and I'm being told, take a deep breath, relax, calm down. And I crashed out. And then when I think about it afterwards, I'm thinking,
You could have taken the
I
view.
just need to take it easy.
Step
and then
back.
that's the step. That's one of the steps. You start taking a step.
Step back.
Cause let me kill up myself.
and then
He
I'm
said,
gonna
as a mother's, how do you feel about women who split from their child's father? And then Jamal said, you must be mad.
who asked that
And
question?
Jamal, he said, Jamal? He said, you're not take nothing,
No.
nothing,
As a- what's it one-
nothing easy.
What's the part about as a mother?
He said, as a mother,
Mm-hmm.
or someone said, hey, mommy, hey.
Okay.
He said, as a mothers, maybe he meant to say as
As
mothers.
mothers.
Yeah.
As mothers, how do you feel about women who split from their child's father?
What do you mean?
It depends. It depends why.
There's
you
always a
split from-
reason.
yeah. And for a woman to leave her child's father, something drastic has to happen.
Or sometimes, again, you can see where it's not going to be healthy for the child.
The environment is so toxic, you want to take your child or children out
because
of
you
it.
know it's not easy for some women, because I'm not going to say all of them, it's not easy for you to walk away from your child's father, you know. So you see, from you can take that step, meaning again we've given chances upon chances upon chances, countless chances, and you see that if it's gonna mess with your mental, and that's gonna affect your parenting. It's best to
get out
walk
of
away.
there.
You understand? Because sometimes it's not the child, you know. Sometimes it's you, the mother, that they mess with your head. And if you're gonna be there and can't deal with your child, because mentally you're not
stable,
there. Your child is not going to get the best of you. If you're not 100, he's not going to. The person they're not going to get 100.
The best upbringing that you know you can give him.
You have to know that, you know what, my child come first, and I'm doing this for my child, because if I'm not alright, he's not gonna, or she's not gonna be alright, and that's it. Just call it a day. But parents always give it a try first. They don't just get up and say no.
Mothers, because that's what you asked. You said mothers.
Mothers always give it a try. I can talk from experience. I've given it a try.
From experience as well.
I've given it lots of 18 years worth of trying.
What about the fathers who, you and them in a relationship, you and them good, even through pregnancy, and them good, and as the baby born, them switch and I don't understand that. What happened there? What happened with your mentors that you want to run away and leave me now with your child, with our child?
I've seen that happen.
We've been nice, like we've been going on good, and then fell pregnant. You have some of them even leave from you say you're pregnant. What about that scare you so much?
Later. That's your man.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for joining us.
And thanks for
commenting as well.
Jamal said the commitment make them leave.
Commitment make who leave?
The commitment. Oh, the commitment of the men with the child.
Oh, they can't deal with the commitment.
That's sad.
No, but you should know the commitment before you go.
I think once a man is sexual active, he should be prepared for anything. Anything, because both male and female know that
supposed to be accountable. Yeah, both of us.
Yeah, once we lie together, anything can happen.
Why do they always hold the women accountable?
The only thing can happen when a man and woman go together is if they lay them beside of each other and don't do
Jamal said on the road, and Jamal said nope. He said nope.
Who said no?
Jamal.
About what?
About. Oh, Jamal said, I am prepared.
Prepared for what?
Okay, Jamal, you know you're prepared.
What are you prepared for, darling?
Hope you're there. I'm prepared.
But yeah, I feel like once a man and a woman lie together, you know what can be the outcome.
You know what's gonna happen.
One of them can be STDs. So if I know somebody where you know from nowhere or where you're sure
STD,
cover it up.
Yep, it's going to
cover it up. And if the man don't want to wear a condom, there's woman condoms.
Can bear the child, so they must protect themselves. No.
Who said that a while ago, Jamel?
No.
Are you kidding me, Jamel?
No.
You know they created a man condom before they created a woman condom.
Exactly.
Do you know that?
So therefore you for use it.
So you are the one who need to cover up. Where Jamel get him store them from? He's on one too. But yeah, once a woman and a man lie together,
you have to expect.
You can expect either anything transmitted or a child can be conceived. So if you're not mentally ready for none of them, something they don't go there. Stay celibate.
Lock it up, chop it up.
Stay celibate or celibate or whatever you call it. Bill, what I tell them?
It won't end.
Chop it up, lock it up.
Yep.
Where's the pizza?
Did it stop? I think it stopped.
What? It stopped?
Yes, so both parties need to protect themselves.
Yes.
I just cut out the sex, you don't need it.
By not
So you don't want the
having
child, you don't need the
Yes.
sex. He said men especially.
Oh, God. I tell you what, we're gonna go into a world where men only do Annie Palmers and ladies use their rose. Then there's no baby to be made. How about that?
Agree. You watch me use my rose and I watch you use your hand. Because
We're gonna see.
yeah, the way that
We're gonna reach first.
So, yeah. The way that we
Who's
can
gonna get there first?
There will be no baby. The
No
babies
baby,
will be
not
going
gonna
in your hand.
transfer
They not going in
either.
your hand.
No, disease not gonna transfer
Yeah, the
because we
baby
not
gonna
touch.
the baby will go to their hand.
Yes.
Exactly.
Let your children live on the sheet.
Yep, or in your hand, me go
Yeah.
in your Annie Palmer.
In a toilet. Flush them down the
Yeah,
drain.
yeah, that's
put them
true.
in
That's
the
a
toilet.
really safe way, no?
That is a safe
You watch
way.
me and me watch you. You go and use it and I use my
And
rose.
don't no touching.
No
Yeah,
touching
no
at all.
touching.
That should be a challenge.
Actually,
Like
should
a bedroom
be.
challenge.
Yeah. that should be a challenge.
That
That's
should
a,
be a
come actually,
challenge.
I think more
Like,
people over there, Sammy, by
Don't
yourself.
touch me. You
You
can't
know that
touch.
kind of
Yeah.
trade I'm upon the
But
bed.
no touching can't go on.
Because in case you know
And
the
then
kind
tomorrow
of
we don't
sofa-
need no plan B.
Yeah.
We don't need to go get no test because nobody touch each other.
And
we
maybe
did
see
reach
with the
where we were
pleasure,
going.
who
no.
will go feel the pleasure more,
He
yeah.
said, think about it. How? If men use protection, women would not get pregnant.
So now that was the point.
That's
yes,
no,
that's the
no,
only
no,
sign.
most men don't want a baby, they just want
He
the
said
STX.
that would be a disadvantage for the population.
But that's
Well, they
if you
said
don't want a
population
baby.
control.
But
So,
if
so
you
for
don't
them
want
trying
a-
to kill us off,
If you don't
we don't
want a
have to
baby-
do that. Just don't make the baby. So
Yeah,
nobody
if you
don't have
want
to
a
try to
baby, that's
control
what you
me.
have to do, innit?
Then we can stop eat GMO food and can stop giving medicine we are blow away up our medicine we are doing
It's
this.
true, we do all
Well,
sorts of
yeah.
something. And that's what they don't understand. There's a lot of things our body go
There's
through when
a
we
lot
take
of
all of these
changes
things, you
your
know.
body go through when you
Yeah,
when you
slim,
decide
slim,
to have
you
a-
put something in your hand and you blow up so like puff fish. It's
Balloon.
wrong. And then them same one don't like you when you get that
No,
size.
they gotta look
When you
on the
do
slim
that
as
because
outer
of this,
road.
but yeah, it's messed up.
Yeah.
It's so messed up.
That's why I said, woman, we have to deal with a lot
A whole
mentally.
lot of
Like,
thing.
if
What's
you're
the
not
other
mentally
topic
strong
then?
as a woman, trust me, you get trampled on.
And mad out.
Mad them and mad out.
You know,
So,
it's just
is there any
so-
topic anyone want to talk about?
just
If not, we're
send
gonna
on
wrap it
my
up soon.
Where's the other one that you had? Because you had two.
The other one. Oh yes, I forgot what. Yes, this is a good one as well. Does men have the right to class women and talk about how much mileage they've got, knowing that theirs, men, is off the scale?
No.
What if the man is a one burner though? Can he have a say?
No.
No. So man don't have the
Full
right to ask
Full
women
stop. no
what's their
ask.
mileage.
Yeah, I don't think you should be asking.
I think
nobody
it's
that.
disrespectful.
It is. I
Yeah.
don't think you should be asking nobody that.
Like what's in your past stays in your past,
yes,
yeah?
let it sleeping dogs lie.
Because women tend to take up men with a lot of mileage.
Yes.
We don't ask about the women. We don't ask about how many there were.
Yep.
We just accept it. So why are you
Even sometimes when we take them up, there's women in the dark that we don't even know about, let alone wagon. So I don't know who came in with this mileage talk, but it's so degrading to women.
and then
knowing
again,
men
and then
is
again,
men.
you're gonna ask a woman how much is their marriage. Do you honestly think they're gonna tell you the truth?
Nah.
Huh?
Nah.
Like a real woman that like you, they
Yeah.
won't really tell you the truth and say,
No.
oh, it's just two, it's
No.
one. They ain't gonna tell you the truth. So why ask a question where you know you're
But
gonna
funny
take
enough,
the
you've
lie
got
answer.
women that do not have like bully per mileage, while you have some women
Well,
they
I'll be
can't
locked.
even count
Yeah,
because
definitely.
they
You
probably
don't
are in
forget
for
about
like
people.
Billy by
You
hair.
don't forget about people.
But
It's a
yeah,
virgin.
what happened?
Somebody's a virgin.
Yeah, woman, they lie sometimes. I say virgin.
Yeah, they never touch on
Exactly.
them
Big old lie. So there we go. And then you understand.
and then when the man go on him, then they
a
make a
different
soul.
something different.
What
different
kind of
thing.
virgin this?
Different thing.
She
So-
know everything what you do and she's a virgin.
That's why
How
enough.
comes?
That's why enough to ask a
Yeah.
question there. Cause you gonna get lie. You
Yeah,
gonna get
I
wrong
get it
and
true.
stuff.
Karen said, high mileage.
But what is that your mileage, love?
My life.
Is that your mileage? Is it high?
But you see, I say popular,
Yeah,
answer
yeah.
some
If
questions.
answer everyone answer to
You know,
below.
answer.
It's very picky.
Pop up time.
But
Don't
yeah.
answer some.
Man shouldn't ask women about what's their mileage because I'm sure man can't count for their mileage.
And sometimes they might
They
triple,
forget.
triple,
They
quadruple
forget.
years.
Sometimes my dear see them on a call.
And they don't
And
remember.
then they know, say then they do it.
mileage. That's true.
Oh gosh.
Goodness.
So the person we're coming with what is woman mileage, they need to scrap that out there because it's idiot talk.
Foolishness.
Alright, next topic. Do you believe in saving all your money for your children's future
No.
and not enjoying some of your earnings?
No, I don't believe
Not
in it.
all, but save a little something for them.
No,
Yeah?
I don't
Yeah.
believe in it.
So when you say save a little something for them, what's that, Bill?
Like, look, someone's trying to add again.
No, we're not playing any game.
Umar, somebody.
Umar, not tonight, sorry.
The thing,
You don't have to save like a whole 20 grand, but like save
Yeah, but
something
you know
for
what?
them. So when they get to a
I
certain
think-
age, they have like a little
I
start.
think, yeah, we're gonna have different opinion on this topic. The reason being is
Mhm.
when I was your age, I was thinking like that when I had my first child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you see, the older they get, and you see certain behaviors or
Play
certain
out.
trait,
Mm-hmm.
that quickly kind of
Change your
change.
thinking.
Lauren,
So
oh yeah, the person that didn't name what the bug said up,
hi bugs, hi
active.
bugs.
and Lauren said, yeah, you must save a little something for future for your kids. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I agree.
again, as I said, it's two ways to it. If you already have kids, depending on your age, depending on how old your children are,
Yeah.
seeing certain traits in your child, I'm telling you from experience again, because this is real chat, real life. Your mind is you're gonna change depending on what you're seeing with that within that child, because I can't lie. Like with me, when I was younger, it's all about
Saving,
yes, I want to
saving.
do this for my kids and
Yeah.
save and save and save. But the older I get and the older my kids get, I don't think I'm gonna go to the extra mile
To have this
to
big
say,
lump
well,
sum put
yes,
aside for them.
for them
yeah.
when they get older. And I'm telling you that I wasn't like this before.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that there's not gonna be something, but I'm not gonna go and kill
Save
myself
everything,
to have
yeah, and I
no.
need to give them.
Lauren said,
So again,
because not everyone gets to experience their parents giving them something and they have it hard in life.
yeah, but then again, it's what is again, as I said, it depends on your child and how you see that child growing up. If it's somebody where you know, if you save this money, they might use it in a 2 day where you work so hard for, yeah. How you gonna feel that you spent all your life trying to save this money? Say
And they
your
just
child
take
is gonna
and
have
squander
this
it.
for them to squander it. There's a lot of situations I hear that parents die, leave house and this, and what the
Yeah.
kids do, sell the house and do it with the
yeah,
money.
Yeah, I've got a perfect
Silly
example
things, and your
where-
parents work hard to buy that house
and they
to
don't
say
care.
you're gonna
The
have a
first
house.
thing as the
And what
person
they
die
do,
and they put them in the ground. Let's sell
they
the house.
sell the house, or they fight
Knowing
over
that
the
the
house.
person who
no.
died
Lauren
wanted
said,
to stay
yeah,
in the
I understand
family.
what you're saying. Jamal said, yes, you must save for your children. No matter what they do, you must put aside for them.
Well, my opinion is, in my case,
Yeah, just as a doctor.
my mother or my father, both alive, they didn't give
Yeah.
me, you know what
That's
start
what
my
all the-
mother and
all the
father give to me?
generation.
And I'm going to show you
Well,
how that
that's
start.
something
No, I'm going to
good,
show you
though.
how that start work. My start from my
Alright,
mother
yeah, let me
was,
get to the door.
you're certain age now, you need to find a job.
Mm-hmm.
When I had to go and find a job, that gave me so much independence, so much every time I get like my own little paycheck, I feel so big. Like I earned this money, so nobody can't
Jamal
tell
said
me how
it's
to
your
spend it.
duty. Lauren said, yeah, at Jamal.
It's nobody's
No, it's
duty.
not
No,
your
He said,
duty.
it's not
he
your
said talk
duty.
truth.
It's not no duty.
It's not
You
your
see,
duty.
you see,
Nope.
you generation, you think
Yeah,
it's
they-
obligation.
Yeah, no
and
one
it's
owes
duty.
no
It's
one
not
owes
duty.
you anything, or no one owes us anything.
Because I can't say to my mom, "Oh,
You
it
should
was
have
a
given
duty
me,
supposed
yeah.
to give me this."
Yeah, no.
no,
No, you already give me life, and that's like the
no,
greatest
it's
gift.
not a duty.
So it's not your-
And
it's not a
it is-
duty.
It's your choice, and it's not a duty.
And I think
Jamal said, yes, everyone must work. Yes, you can. You choose not to. Then
No.
Lauren said,
I
to
choose
me-
not to go and have a
to
go
me,
with my mom.
To me,
No.
I
To
never
say you need to
experienced
have
this,
this.
and
No.
I'll like to give it to my kid. Yeah, that's
that's
me,
different. That's
Lauren.
different. That's different, Lauren. If you want your children to have a different experience than you, kudos to you. No, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But I'm saying in my case, the independence and the strength and the drive it gave me
Yeah.
from not getting this handout is epic because I don't know handout.
It
For
show
me
you
now
how
it's
to
just
be a
go
little
get
work
it because
hard.
there's no
Yeah,
one giving
yeah,
it to
yeah.
me. No one's gonna give anything to me. I've got to get that.
When
I've got
you
to
sit
be in the
down and know it's
mindset
there-
to get my own.
And I'm not saying
Jamal
that
said,
there
yes,
is.
you must break the chain.
Jamie, I mean, not have a conversation with you because you.
Yeah,
you're
different.
If
You
you
and I
was
are
on the
different.
other side, you're
Yeah.
not gonna think that way.
Yeah.
So you
In
have
his
what you
case,
have,
you can't
and
say
we
what
have
him
what
say. We
have.
know why he say what
And
he
as
says.
that's why I said there's gonna be different opinion on
Opinions,
this
yeah.
topic.
We can tell why
because
Jamel say what he
our
says.
experience
And that's
is
your
different
opinion,
from
Jamel.
your experience. I
Yeah.
understand what you
You're
and Lauren
saying,
is saying
yeah.
because your experience is different. It's different to me as a parent
Yeah.
of grown kids.
Yeah.
My experience is totally different. As I said, it didn't start off that way.
Yeah, when they were younger, you were
But
in the mindset.
When you lot kids
Lauren
are growing,
Lauren said at Jamal, lol, yes, to be honest, that's my thing. I'm breaking generational curses and etc.
But what if you break the curse
But
and
she
then
said-
that
she said,
generation
but
bring you
she
back
was
to that
spending
curse?
money.
She said, but I
Exactly.
understand
But they don't
what
invest
everyone
the
is
money.
saying.
yeah, we're gonna.
What
agree
if you
to
break the
dis- we're gonna
curse,
just agree to
Lauren,
disagree.
and then give them this wealth, and when
And
they
then
get
they
this
break
wealth,
the
they
curse.
just bring you back to the curse that you're
That's
trying
it.
to
You're
break.
just gonna feel
it can,
nice.
It can work
What
out
you're gonna
anyway.
do? Feel comfortable in yourself. Oh, I did
Especially
break
if
the
you don't
curse,
teach
but-
them money management, that money is
it.
just gonna go to waste because they're not gonna be in the
No,
mindset
but
to save
you know,
for their
in some
children.
movies that I've watched, they say like you have to do such and such and such before you get it.
Yeah.
So
Like if
there's
you got a
ways
trust
to go
fund,
around it.
you have to go to uni,
Yes,
you have to do
exactly.
this.
Yeah.
But yeah,
There's ways to go around it.
that's what
Jamal
I
said
thought.
big
that
respect to Lauren, and he said,
We're
"So
gonna-
it got at least you know you did your job." Yeah.
We're gonna agree, as I said, to disagree because
Agree to
we
disagree.
talk about
She
so
said,
we're
"It's
gonna
my
leave that
duty
is-
to explain to them and teach them, etc., and hope they keep it up." Yeah.
But there's children that hope. That's a
Shelly,
very
we got
good
that
word.
topic
Yeah.
there. We're gonna stay
There is
right there, so
children.
because as I said, Lauren,
Hope
do
is
you
a
have
very good
kids?
word.
Do you have kids, Lauren?
I agree with Lawrence though.
Do you
I
have
agree with
kids?
her.
I feel like
Jamal
the
said,
truth.
Jamal said,
I
if
feel
they
like
pick
when
me, if
the
they pick me,
child
then
becomes
mash
certain
it up.
age and
Wait
they-
now.
because sometimes you give
Jamal
them like
said,
a
if they
trainer
pick
and the
me-
way they deal with it.
Jamal
Let
said,
alone
if they
money.
pick me, then mash it up alive, but you must teach them wrong from right. And Lauren said,
So let-
yeah, she has a 9-month-old.
Alright,
And Jamal said,
Lauren.
never sell the
So
land.
Lauren, can I ask you
Or
this
the
question
business.
as you're here? If you have your kids and you're trying and you said, okay, I'm gonna give you £10 as pocket money. Yeah, remember you're trying because you try from
You
small.
test them
you know.
out, yeah. From
And
small
you give
to
them
big.
£10 for a pocket money and then whoops the £10 in a one day. Yeah?
Sorry,
And you
guys.
keep on trying. It's not like you're finished there. You're trying and you're telling them, okay, when you give you £10, you need to learn to spend a
Monitor it,
little,
yeah.
save a little.
Stretch it.
It's you teaching them from their
Money
young,
management.
money management, you know.
Yeah.
If you even see when they reach teenage and they still don't have money management, what
Nah,
you setting
but-
up yourself
But
for?
while you're doing that, you have to have a bit of patience, all while teaching them firmly. That
So
they-
when
young
you
kids
pay-
age stage.
when
Yes,
you pay,
so
when
they
you
can
patience-
learn.
when
I
your
want to
patience
speak
done.
to you like the next 15 years time and see if you're
When
still
you
like
pay,
that.
like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
still
Me
have
want-
patience.
yeah,
I wanna
exactly.
have that talk
Me wanna
with
have
you.
that talk
And
with them.
Jamel as well.
Because funny enough, my mother never
Wait.
sit me down and talk.
Yeah.
Me
Lauren
learn
said-
money
yeah,
management.
Lauren
yeah.
said, honestly, because of how I grew, I want a change from my and it's
Yes,
true.
and I
It's
get
a
it, Lauren.
change you
I
want,
get
but
what
that's
you're
why
saying.
Nobody's opinion is wrong
If
though.
that's
I
it.
get what
so
you're
we
saying.
can move on
She
from
wanna
it.
break generational curse.
Yeah.
And
We
there's
don't
nothing
want to
wrong
do
with
it.
that.
But
But as we say, because us talking, we've
But I
got
want
teenage
to.
children, so we can see certain traits that is just throwing us off from that mindset.
Yeah.
Because
And as we said, it's not that they're not gonna have, but I'm just not gonna go out.
yeah,
on
we're
a
just not
limb
gonna put
for the
our
limb
life
pop
off.
off with me.
Yeah, like
For them, that is it.
you know,
That's
the
just it.
experience that they never take one bus come out of London yet because any money they get them put it
Me
outside
not
because
agree.
of the
She
child.
said, yes,
or the
I
children,
understand
the
and I
children,
get what
the
you're both
children.
saying.
Thank you very much, Lauren. Is there any more? Thank you
No,
very
I
much.
think
That
I
was
probably
really
need to-
a good one, but because we kind of have it from different generation. As I
Yeah.
said, we will share different experience, so we're gonna have different answers, and it's
So,
good.
so in conclusion,
It's good. We're all right in our own
Yeah.
way.
In
So,
conclusion,
thank you,
all-
Jamal,
I've
and
got the
thank you,
mindset
Lauren.
that I am gonna say for my baby.
Yeah.
You had that mindset. You both had that
No,
mindset. But
we-
when you
we-
see
we-
them growing
yeah,
up, you've
yeah,
changed
yeah.
to know.
No,
And
it's not a
in
no.
15
It's not a
years-
no.
In 15
It's
years,
not
they're
a
gonna
no.
check with me to
Yeah.
see if I
it's
still
not a
have
no,
this
but what
mindset.
we're saying,
It's not a no. I'm not.
whereas
gonna
they
go
were
out on a limb.
younger, in our head, everything was for them.
Yeah.
Like every money we get is them.
No,
We
but
want them to
that's
have
doing
this.
a lump sum though. I never said a lump sum. I said I'm gonna put aside a
No,
little
what
something.
we're saying
A
that
little something.
what we're saying, yeah, is when we were younger, we're putting away and a lump sum. We're
Yeah,
put
we
away.
could-
No, but Shelly said everything
No,
she gets,
yeah, meaning everything.
Meaning
we
every
have,
little
we have
extra we have,
if we
and
have
then
20
we have
pound
put it for we
extra,
not
we
do
put
nothing
it
for
there.
we.
Now, then we put 5 there, so and the next 15,
Yeah.
me I live my life.
Yeah. Me I
That's
treat
it.
myself, me I do
That
this.
is it. That's how it is.
Get it?
Lauren said, yeah, everyone have different
Opinions.
experiences.
Thank you, Lauren.
So we will have
Thank
different
you.
opinions.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
this
thank you.
question, but
yeah.
this was a good topic there.
It
Thank you
was.
for tuning
Thank you
in.
very much. Thank
And Bug
you.
said, anything
Appreciate
your kids see with or see do, that's their aim. Yeah. So
Yeah,
children
that's-
live what
they,
they learn.
yes, if
yeah.
they see you are being a go-getter and working for what you want,
Yes.
they're naturally
But-
gonna want to work
But
for their
sometimes
own.
they don't live what they learn.
Yeah, some of them stubborn and
Sometimes they
wayward.
don't live what they learn.
Yeah, some of them do
Trust
them
me.
own thing. Some of them
Sometimes
become
you talk,
rebellious
talk.
and just do the
Jamel said,
opposite.
real chat, real life.
Yep.
You don't know. Yep.
Some of them just do the opposite and
But
it's
again,
like,
Bugs, you have anything to say?
what you want us to
Any
talk
other
about?
comment?
It's gonna cut out. We don't say bye.
You should have been here when we were talking about
Lauren said-
SEX because you were saying something about being
What
on
days do you go
seven
live?
tours.
We go live.
Tuesdays and Fridays.
We go live
and
on
Fridays,
Tuesdays and
Lauren.
Fridays.
Did
Jamal
you
said,
follow us?
I'm not sure. We go live Tuesdays and Fridays at 7:30. Today we was a bit late, but we're still here.
And again, Lauren, please
Very
follow
true,
our
kids can see
page,
you
which is
working
on
hard and go do the opposite.
our page is on
Yeah.
YouTube, Instagram, Facebook,
No,
and
Jamal said
TikTok.
very true. Kids can see you working hard
Yeah,
and
and
go do the
do
opposite.
the very opposite.
Bug
It's like
said,
them a
Bug
defy
said, no
you.
sir. Lauren said I joined late. Okay, I'll lock in. Yeah, lock in.
And
Thank
please
you.
We're
tell
back
her
on
to
Tuesday.
join
We're
our
only
new page.
we're only live on this page because we can't go live on our real page, but it's called Real Chat Real Life.
So if you can
on
follow those pages
Insta,
as well.
TikTok. Follow those ones in the meantime because we're trying to build it up.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank
and
you.
if you have any topics you'd like us to
You
discuss,
can type in
Lauren,
now and then we do it on Tuesday.
Yes,
Or
please.
DM them to us. Or the family could be suffering and one of the children break the chain of poverty.
All right, Jamel.
Jamel, now
we
let's
see
go.
you. Yeah, please, Lauren, just send us some topics that you'd like us to discuss. Anything, baby, around you being a new mom, anything.
Yeah, how do you
We're
find being
here.
a new mom?
We're here to just talk. It's real chat, real life. So we
So-
talk about real life events.
Lauren, I got a 10-month-old.
And
so
I've
we're
got
in
a-
the same boat.
I've got a
You lot can-
17-year-old and a
Relate.
10-year-old going 11 and going 18. And
I've got 18, 16, and 6.
Yeah.
Wow.
so we're here.
Wow.
Anything that you
Wow.
want to learn, just give us a comment
said-
or give us.
Yeah, she said it's good learning different things each day.
Yeah.
Very good,
And then
yes.
Jamal said, last one before I go. Do you guys have favorite children?
No, I don't. People think I do, but I
Bill
don't.
have a favorite.
What my favorite?
Khalid is the only one.
I don't have a favorite.
That's the only one.
I don't.
We had the Jamel, we had this topic already. Where were
Yeah,
you?
we had this
We
topic
talk about. We
already.
can discuss again next week if you like.
Yeah,
there's
but
no
I don't have a
favorite.
favorite. But we're gonna close off now because we've been here a while and we don't
Hour
want
and
it
a
to
half.
be. We don't want it to end and then we don't say a prayer and give you all thanks. Thank you
Thank
again,
you guys for
Lauren.
tuning
Thank you for
in.
everyone.
Thank you for your questions,
Jemen.
your comments, your interaction. We love
Thanks,
it.
Thanks,
boys.
Karen.
Thanks,
Thanks, Beck,
Karen.
Bugs.
Thanks. All of the man them.
Everybody that
tuning in.
tune in, everybody that's listening and not comment, we thank you.
Jamal said you guys are amazing. Thank
Thank
you.
you very
Thank you,
much.
Jam.
Thank you. So we're gonna close off with a
Can we
prayer
give
and
them
a
like
song.
a motivational thing in
quote.
there?
That one.
So this one says, all our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. And it's said by Walt Disney. And then it says, move out of your comfort zone. You can only grow if you're willing to.
Yep.
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 So you want to go
True,
with the
true.
prayer?
Yes, how you doing? Go with the prayer, please. Go with the prayer, Shirley.
What you say? Mm-mm.
You don't want prayer.
Not today.
Oh, this is a good one. The Lord is our strength and song, and He is become He is become our salvation. Exodus 15 verse 2. And Lord, make us strong, not for the sake of possessing strength, but to make us sufficient for the crisis moments in our life and in the lives of others who reach out to us.
Amen.
Amen.
Wow.
Yep. What did
Thank
she
you guys
say?
for listening and joining in.
Okay, thank you very much, everyone.
Have a lovely weekend, and we catch you guys on Tuesday. Don't do anything that we wouldn't do. What is this under our nose?
We're out.
I'm out.